Yes, this is a story about civil rights in this country. I wonder if you remember how you registered to vote. I think all I did when I moved to Clifton Park was to show up at town hall with documents that proved who I was and where I now lived. I know my son just had to fill out a form in high school, and he became a registered voter. But for some people, it isn't that easy. Theresa Burroughs from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, told her story as part of the StoryCorps project. She said, "I tried for 2 years to register to vote. The first Monday and third Monday of every month, I went with my minister, Reverend J.J. Simmons, to register to vote. The white men there just ignored us. They continued playing dominoes. I hadn't known how to play dominoes before I tried to register to vote. But after watching them for so many days, I knew how to play dominoes. When they did recognize that I was there, they just asked silly questions. I remember one day when Mr. Cox, he was the head of the registrars, I remember when he asked me, "How many red jelly beans are in that jar? How many black ones?" And I said, "You don't know how many there are." And he said, "You just shut your black mouth. Just shut up." Well, on the Sunday before the next Monday to go to register to vote, I told my minister, "I'm not going. I am not going to be embarrassed like that again." And Reverend Simmons said, "Do you want to vote?" I said, "Yes. We are going to go there as long as that building is there. Every time they open that door, we are going to walk through it. I'm going to pick you up at the regular time tomorrow. Be ready." And as it happened, that day, Mr. Cox asked me to recite the preamble from the Constitution. I don't think he knew it. But when I finished, he said, "Today you're going to get your cards to prove that you've registered to vote. We're tired of seeing your black faces around here." So that's how I got my card. We voted in the next election, and it was wonderful. But I thought it shouldn't have been that hard. I knew it shouldn't have been that hard. Now, as hard as it was for Theresa to register to vote, for other African Americans, it was much worse. Some African Americans who were tenant farmers, when the owners of their property found out that they had tried to register to vote, they got thrown off the property. Suddenly, there were families who had no place to live and no jobs just because they tried to register to vote. I wonder, what did they do? Where did they go? How did they survive? For some people, like my son and myself, registering to vote was a forgettable experience. But for others, it was something they remembered all the days of their lives.